There we go. All right. Now we're good. Got to give this a thumbs up. Got to get the chat. Chat is there. Got to get the Discordo. Hello, Lawnmower Girl. How you doing? Hello, Strawberry Glitch. Hello, Tech Bun. How is everybody doing? Happy Friday, everyone. Gotta do our going live notification in YouTube. Let's call you Strawberry? Okay. Sounds good, Glitch. I'm kidding. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, Streamlink. Is fan art stealing? Let's discuss. Sorry, I'm writing out the message. All right, and then paste, and then add everyone, and then now sent. I'm excited to talk about this today. I'm really excited to talk about this today. I should pull up my evidence. Or not evidence. I should pull up the stuff for the topic. You're going to Comic-Con tomorrow. Nice. Are you excited for Comic-Con? Good evening, Judgmental Cat. How you doing? No! The tweet was deleted. No, don't do this to me. Oh, no. Please tell me I screen capped it on my phone. No. No, don't do this to me. Oh. I didn't think I needed it. Okay, wait. I might be okay. I think I found it. Okay, no. Okay, I'm good. I got it. I got it. We're good. I just copied it wrong. Did you buy fan art? It's entirely up to you, but like as long as it supports, I don't know. It's a hard topic. It really is a hard topic. Okay, I gotta lock myself in here and give me a second here. Where's that lock? There it is. It's a hardy. It's honestly a hard one. It like truly is. I don't know if it will be spicy. I gotta find that tweet. That other tweet. Normally I'm a lot more prepared. KHYO. But there's another tweet that I saw from an agency talking about fan art and their use of it. Okay, I'm not gonna find that one. Oh well. Do I have all the software open? All the advanced software? I don't. Get that going. I won't be typing too much today. Oh wait, my audio's like all bugged. Give me a second here. My audio's way too high. There we go. Now it's fixed. There we go. Sorry, chat. Yeah, so typing today won't be like a whole lot. I kind of, and nobody needs to worry. I kind of got hurt at work yesterday, and I kind of messed up my arm a little bit. So doing a lot of typing is not really in the cards for today. So I'm gonna like do more talking than typing, if anything. So I do apologize ahead of time. I personally support buying fan art as an artist myself. Interesting. I don't see it as an issue as long as the fan art or fan work is distinct enough and won't a direct competition with the actual work. Interesting. Okay. That kind of... now I really have to go digging for that tweet I saw the other day. You guys are making me do it. You're making me do it. You're making me find it. Is it the main theft one? Can you link it to me, Starlight? It might be that one. VTuber agency. VTuber agency. What was it called? VTuber agency. My take is that fan art wouldn't be theft at all unless it's being monetized without prior permission. Okay. Well, this is definitely going to be like a community discussion. So everybody will be able to like... I'm going to write down people's points. And we're going to talk about it as a community. Oh, no, okay, yeah, no, I got that one. There's one particular tweet I'm looking for from a agency. They're a smaller agency, and their rules around fan art is just absolutely scary. Well, I think it's scary. They're a small agency as well, and I was just shocked by their terms of service. And I had a feeling like in the moment I'm like, oh, I'll find it again, and maybe I did find it. It's not Niji Sanji. Yeah, the problem is most fan art does not have... Oh, it's not that one. Does not have express permission. It might be the India one. I'm not sure. We'll hop in the discussion in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna keep looking real quick. Beats this one? Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it. Clips, guides for music, derivative works, derivative work. Oh no, this isn't the one. Darn it. Oh. Darn it. Okay. No, I'm not going to find this agency's. A very small agency. Yeah, I'm not going to find it. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to find it. I thought it was this one, but it's not. All right, that's fine. Based off what it looks like, because there are some weird fan art, if you can even call it that. Yeah, sometimes. Small agencies aren't known for doing the smartest moves. Yeah, and I was surprised that nobody really, like, said anything. They were like, oh, cool, thanks for updating me, and da-da-da. Like, well, there was like 2 people that replied to their post about it. So there were a lot of people already. But, yeah, no, it was very interesting. Very interesting. And if I find it again in the future, I'll make sure I link it in the Discord in the media section. Because now it's going to bug me. I find this drama very funny because I swear this was big drama in 2015 or something, and suddenly everyone's acting like it's new. That's the thing, though. It's not new. It is something that happens every, like, few years in every niche possible. Right? If it hasn't happened in the niche yet, it eventually will, right? And that's the thing. VTubing really, the last big drama regarding art is probably AI art, if anything. And sorry, got to turn on my air conditioner. And yeah. I've seen there's VTubers getting mad about, like, the VTuber AI and all that stuff, too. Hey, Desmond. Since old Deviant art and Newgrounds era. I'm happy to say I was never part of that. I'm so glad I wasn't, like, on Deviant art. I'm so glad I'm not an artist. I don't know how you artists do it. I would like, I'd be stressed all the time. I really don't know how you guys are doing. Fan art is free advertising? Is it though? I've seen people make that argument too. I have. And Lawnmower Girl, I want you to say that exact line in like 10 minutes. Because I want to break down what you said. Because what you said is true, is good, but is also bad. And there's bad stuff that people don't consider about fan art. And I'm not even talking about selling. Like, there is some... We'll get into it. Because what I want to do is show you guys, like, both sides of the argument. I'm not going to tell you guys my side or like where I stand, or at least as much as possible. I want to give you guys both sides, and then I want you guys to come up with your own opinion and your own thought process around it with all the information provided. I don't know about that. Lots of VTubers who I've seen get drawn that I've never looked into their content for one reason or another. Then complications for selling for massive profit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I guess it's been enough time. I'm gonna pause Raelis's copyright free background 24/7 stream and let's hop into today's discussion. Also, what I'm going to be doing from here on out is recording these live streams so I can re-upload them to, well, this platform as like dedicated videos, because I really need to practice what I preach. Right? And I really want to experiment. So, is fan art theft? Now, there was a lot more to this particular question, but the vast majority of people really just focused on this part of the question. So let's take a look at what the actual question was, and let's talk about it as I move some stuff around. There it is, and there that is. Okay, hard pill to swallow. So this was actually posted by somebody else. Curious what your constructive I can't talk. What's your constructive / artist / creative versions of this? Hard truths for improvement or about our field of work? Okay, hard pill to swallow, or hard to swallow pills. Fan art is theft, and using it to gain followers and commissions is the lazy way. Especially when you're talented enough to create your own original works and characters. So what most people focused on, especially when you guys look through the comment section, is the first part. Fan art is theft. And if you look at the quote retweets, a lot of people are just focusing on just that particular sentence. They're not really talking about the rest of it. Which kind of makes sense. It really is. So let's just dive into that a little bit, shall we? I'm going to move my chat around a little bit. So the only time I personally think that this answer qualifies as a yes, all right, is this one thing and one thing only, and I would love your guys' input after I state it. If you don't get permission from the, what's the word? OC, original character, right? Or / owner, to sell the fan art of the character, right? Yeah. Copyright holder. Thank you. We'll use copyright holder. That is the only time I personally will probably have a problem with that, right? And if you are going to do fan art of a VTuber, a content creator, stuff like that, I would see if they have something about fan art, or if they publicly state something about, you know, hey, it's totally okay for you to do fan art and sell the fan art. Now, some of you guys might focus in on the thing, right? Only if you are selling. This is my contention. If you are selling it for profit without permission, without giving cuts and so on and so forth, I have a problem with that. But if you are doing it just for practice, or for your own personal things, or to like share to the copyright holder, because you want them to use your fan art for whatever, or you just want to draw it, that's totally fine. Go nuts, go ham. The reason why I think you need to get permission for VTubers specifically is for this reason, and mostly this reason. Why you should get permission from VTubers, especially the larger ones, the independent ones. The reason I state that is because the indies, for the most part, have some sort of contract with their original artist. Sometimes they call them papas or mamas, right? The creator of the avatar, for example. and they usually have to pay a cut of any and all merch to the artist. So that does happen, and literally, I think that's not fair for other people to make profit off VTubers than to make profit off the VTubers, and the VTubers can't even make that profit, right? But so this is my caveat for specifically VTubers. Okay, we're going to get into like the other fan art for other companies, right? If you are doing fan art of some companies are okay with it, some aren't. I've seen a lot of people state that Pokemon states they are okay with fan art. Now, I didn't find anything official. At least I couldn't find it. If you guys could find it and link it to me, that would be super cool. But I never found anything official where they state, hey, you could do fan art of Pokemon. People do it anyway, right? There are so many people doing Pokemon fan art. I don't think, you know, Nintendo or anybody that actually the copyright holders of Pokemon is going to do anything, because if they did do that, they would be shooting themselves in the foot, or yeah, in the foot. But I didn't see anything that gave express permission. And for the most part, a lot of companies don't give express permission. And the reason for them not giving express permission is mostly because if they see something that they don't like, they can take it down, right? So that's why I think sometimes they don't give out express permission, because something out there that they don't like, it's can be removed. Pokemon Company publishes a fan art license. You're allowed to make whatever Pokemon art you want, with the caveat that it belongs to the Pokemon Company and cannot be used for anything beyond personal. See, okay, so that's interesting. Thank you, Lewis, for posting that. I really appreciate that. So Pokemon owns the right. You can't use it for anything beyond personal, which probably means you can't sell stickers, artwork, so on and so forth. So, yeah. So that's good to know. So let's hop into the no real quick. Or actually, before we hop into the no, does anybody have any other reasons on why yes, fan art could be considered theft, other than me mentioning if you don't get permission from the copyright holder / owner to sell the fan art of the character? I'm mostly talking about VTubing in this particular point. Has it been really 10 minutes? Okay. I'm going to copy your question real quick, Lawnmower Girl. I didn't expect 10 minutes to go by that fast. It is a waste of time for them to go after every person. Absolutely. And not much, Sakura. Welcome to the stream. The Pokemon Company sues fan for copyright infringement. Has that happened? I'm curious. I'm going to look it up. Pokemon doing fan art. And hello, Thornscale. How you doing? Oh, they have. They actually have done this. Oh, wow. Okay. In 2015. Yeah. So I'll pull it up. Yeah, the Pokemon Company sues fan for copyright infringement, demands $4,000 in damages. So what did they do? Jones manages a small cafe in Seattle and was formerly a Pokemon fanatic. For the past 5 years, he held unofficial Pokemon PAX kickoff party at his cafe, a party that played host to slew of Pokemon-themed giveaways, music, and Super Smash Bros. tournaments. I cannot talk today. Oh my God. There was a $2 admission fee that went towards a DJ and giveaways. But the conflict between Jones and the Pokemon Company arose when he made posters for the event that primarily featured Pikachu and Snivy. Jones immediately canceled the party when he received the word of the lawsuit. The Pokemon Company was resolute in his goals. Washington judge has just ruled that Jones now owes the Pokemon Company $4,000 in damages. So it looks like he was sued. It looks like that he did have to pay damages. So that's why you probably like Pokemon states that you got to you know, like you could use it for personal use. You can't use it for commercial use, right? I think the vast majority of you artists are going to be fine, even if you do a little bit of commercial use, right? I think personally you're going to be a-okay. I really do. But there's probably like a lot of caveats and stuff in the background that we don't know about that happened in this particular one. But there is a case at least out there that we saw of it. I don't think anybody else stated a reason for yes. Do you guys generally agree with what I said here? Give me a 1 in chat if you kind of agree, 2 in chat if you don't agree. He was passing it off as an official event. Yeah. Small events is what keeps Pokemon alive. I don't think small events keeps Pokemon alive. I think it's the game, their shows and stuff like that. And honestly, everybody's opinion, you're totally okay with, like, totally disagreeing with me. I'm okay with that. Seems pretty easy distinction. If you make money from the fan art, it's bad. If you're not making money from it, it's fine. Yeah, I think so. Maybe a 2? Okay, that's fine. Totally fine. Okay, so Strawberry mentioned fan art is free advertising. I'm not going to put this underneath the no, but I do want to discuss this a little bit. Yes, it is. Fan art is totally free advertising. It really is. And you would honestly be crazy to think it's not. The fact that like you guys do fan art of me, I go crazy for it. I love it. Like sometimes I break down because I'm like, oh my God, like this is so amazing. Like people like me enough to do stuff, right? The only time that I think fan art is not good for the person is when it's art is done in a way that the copyright holder slash owner, because not everybody has copyrights to their avatars or whatever, is drawn in a way that is not to their liking or brand. Could harm the brand, right? This particular one, I do strongly feel that it can be bad for particular people. Great example I'm going to use is Sapphire. Sapphire is very wholesome, very sophisticated, very PG. If somebody was starting to go out there and started drawing lewd fan art of Sapphire, that would not look good. That would be harmful to her brand. It would look really bad to on her brand, right? If somebody did lewd fan art of me, for one, I would appreciate it, like, cool, thanks, but I wouldn't want it out there on the internet because my content, I try to cater to people from the ages of what's the legal age that you can stream on Twitch? I think 12 and all 12 and up, right? So I don't want the younger people in my audience to see the lewd stuff when they follow me on Twitter, right? I want that stuff away from them. They don't need to see that, right? So yes, fan art is great. It is absolutely free advertising, but if it can harm a brand, even like somebody that's not a VTuber, but like a corporation, a company, or so on and so forth, it could be harmful to them. What can you do if that happens? Truly, what you should do is reach out to the person. If you do see something that you don't like, and usually people are okay, and they're like, hey, okay, good job, blah, blah, blah. Two, you should honestly put out a fan art policy, right? If you make fan art that is not safe for work or blah, 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 I have, because I am the copyright holder of this avatar, image, so on and so forth, I will issue like a strike to have it taken down type thing, right? You do have that right to do that to protect your image. So, and there is, and it also depends on what country you are, right? Some countries you can do this in, other countries you can't, right? Okay, now I want to flip this question a little bit, because this is like I was mentioning earlier, this is something I saw that a small VTuber agency updated in their fan art policy. So we can agree fan art is free advertising, right? For the most part, it is. And what did we say? Yeah, free advertising. Now, this is the question I'm having a problem with, or yeah, this is the question I'm having a problem with. Does an agency, let's say even corporation, have the right to use your fan art, okay, your own derivative work, for their own use without asking your permission? And I want you guys to just not think about it really quick. Just think about it and then answer. And while you're doing that, absolutely not. Really. I'm glad that I wasn't the only one thinking no, that's not good. If it's for their copyrighted character, the legalese is basically no. Well, okay, a corporation, no. A talent, yes. But what's the difference between an talent? So say, and because I'm saying agency talent mixes in with that. I honestly expected you guys to say yes, and I was gonna go into like the pushback on that. I was actually like going to like nudge back at you guys. But I guess I don't have to do that anymore. Not without permission. I also feel very strongly about not using fan art as indie creator too. Okay. Okay, so Desmond, how does it depend? I think they can, but what they need to do is credit the source. Absolutely, they should credit the source. It really comes down to like fair use, right? Fair use is a massive thing where you could like create your own derivative works and so on and so forth. You could make fan art of a person, of a character, of for example myself, right? And be protected. So your art is protected. Like for example, I don't know if you guys know this or not. Say I'm trying to think of an actor or an actress right now. Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie is walking around in public. Okay. And this is an actual case that did happen, not with Angelina Jolie, with somebody else. Okay. Um, if somebody takes a picture of Angelina Jolie, who owns that picture? The person who took the picture, or the person that is, well, the one in the picture? What do you guys think it is? Would Angelina Jolie be the owner of that picture, or the person that took the photo? And US courts actually have ruled on this particular one. The person who took it, yes. Exactly. So the person who took the picture has full rights and owns the photo. They could do whatever they want. They could sell it to tabloids. They could do whatever they want. So yeah, the person that took the photo has full rights. And fan art, you're doing a digital representation of that person, right? You're drawing them in your own way. It's still kind of like a snapshot of that person, which again extends into that. But fan art actually has its own copyright laws, and you're actually protected as well. Definitely, clear fan art policy could end up like that hoaxer that ruined her own life trying to falsely accuse an artist recently. That was over. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Pictures are thrown into public domain. Yes. Reason I feel is negative. Number one, not every artist likes to be featured, and especially if they said art isn't a piece they like anymore, using a piece are uncomfortable and can cause a lot of issues. Fair enough. I used to think for big agencies they could use it once you handed it to them on your own volition, but I learned recently the talents do mainly ask. They do mainly ask, yes. Right? And talents, for the most part, what I've personally seen, love fan art because they use the fan art in stream schedules, backgrounds, so on and so forth. So VTubers, for the most part, love fan art, right? It's literally free stuff for them, right? So yes, exactly. So John just said it. In Japan, it'd be the opposite due to their law against damaging a person's image. Yes. So in Japan, it is actually the exact opposite. Spicy Pictures deleted the comment and they made the feeling disgusted that they draw her like that. Oh, I know what you guys are talking about. Okay. Yeah. So okay, let's talk about that. Let's quickly talk about that. So say you give permission 6 months ago to have art of your OC standing for original character, okay, to be made in whatever way the person who is drawing it, and I believe it was very naughty in nature, the way they want. The way they want. So if the image is made, right, let's use the caveat, if the image is already made, right, yeah, NSFW, and published, can someone revoke the permission to post? Technically, it would be fan art. I'm here. I was talking with my fiance. C plus, give me your opinion. I want everybody's opinion on this, right? They can revoke it, but not in the way the VTuber did it. Okay. My belief is that you could always back out, but if you don't get to antagonize them. I agree. Yeah. Similar TOS on games. Okay. So the general consensus so far is yes, they can back out. The image can be deleted. Right? Yeah, let's not worry about what the VTuber did. Right? We can all agree that they went, out of line and so on and so forth. But because it was like basically a commission fan art that they changed their mind on, well, it wasn't even a commission fan art. Because it was just a creative fan art, can they now back out of it? That's what I'm curious about. Your guys' opinion, at least, on it. I think they can back out. They can ask for it to be deleted. Right? Can ask. But just like how we were talking up here, and where everybody agreed, if you're not using it for profit, I think it's probably okay for the person to leave it up if they really wanted to. Isn't okay in my opinion, because it's probably make the owner of the original content. Where Strawberry, so what we're talking about is if they gave permission. No, it's not under a contract. If the artist agrees, okay. Okay. So for sure she's the owner of her art. So I think this one is where we're getting a little bit confused, right? Fan art was made of someone else, right? Look, just like we discussed earlier. Fan art was made of somebody else. Yeah, it is a gray area. Permission was given. Right? And you guys mentioned the person, and we all agreed with the Angelina Jolie question, and just like copyright laws, fair use, so on and so forth, right? And even when we talked about the agency has to ask the original artist permission to use the art and so on and so forth. So the artist is the owner of the image. Calvin and Hobbes creator. I got to look at Calvin and Hobbes because I'm not too sure what this is. Cannot revoke established work. Okay. I don't see anything about Calvin and Hobbes. So if somebody wants to link that to me in Discord, that'd be pretty dope if you could, please. The specific issue you guys are putting it up. She has the right to tell them to take it down. She does. She totally has the right to tell them to take it down. But the artist has the total right to keep it up as well. I've seen a lot of artists who charge extra to opt out on it. Well, this wasn't a commission. This was basically a public question. Hey, if you want to be drawn with me, blah, 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 give me your consent here. And it was all on Twitter. Yeah, it was a freebie. Yeah, exactly. Because remember, we did mention earlier in the conversation, and you all agree the artist is the owner and the copyright holder of their derivative work. And that's why I said fan art is free advertising. Yes, it is, but art done in a way that the copyright holder slash owner is drawn in a way that's not to their liking or brand could harm their brand. That's why I said this particular statement right here for this particular one right here. Because if you have, if you decide to change your mind, you probably should be able to at least do a little bit of that. You have the right to ask, but the artist, because of everything that happened, has the right to say no. He says at the time, but later on changes. He doesn't want to smile anymore. He can ask me to delete it. But it's up to me if I want to or not. Exactly, Sakura. Exactly. It's interesting to get your guys' perspective on this. It really is. Yeah. Hey, gotcha. Okay, so it seems like we're on the same page. For the most part. And again, chat, we don't always have to agree, disagree. I love that we all have our own opinions, right? As this is just a place for us to all have a conversation and discuss it. About zines? I don't know who zines is. But yeah, back to the original question of the stream. Is fan art theft? I think we can all agree that it is if you don't get permission from the copyright holder or owner and sell it. Someone could steal, but get greedy, shame, blah, 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 legal actions, yeah. Essentially, fan art booklets, okay, that can be sold. Interesting. Usually by indie artists. Ah, okay. Does anybody have an article that I can read about that? And then we could read it on stream? Well, I agree to that. End of the day, it's up to the artist. I do not feel like taking down the art that makes the creator uncomfortable, even if they speak, especially specifically. Well, the thing is, Koi Cat, and I'm not too sure where you stood in the beginning or this particular wherever it was, that area, but like we can't say that people are allowed to draw fan art of us and they own the rights to it, blah 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 blah, and then change our mind down the road, or change our mind, or because really at the end of the day, fan art we don't really have a whole bunch of control over. And depending which country you live in, you may not have the right to do anything about it. Like here in Canada, there's nothing I can legally do for fan art. But in Japan, if this was happening in Japan, I could sue you. For example, I'm not going to sue you quite. But for example, if I was living in Japan, then I could go after you for that. But in Canada, I don't want to save anything for the States because the States I don't know. But yeah. Zins has been around forever. Okay. Let me look up Zins real quick. Zins. Fan art. If drawn fan art itself is not... Okay, wait. C plus, you made my brain just explode. I was talking to my fiance about this topic, and what I think is fan art is not theft, and drawing fan art itself is not fan art. Huh? What? Can you retype that one? My head is like hurting from that. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Jesus. Fan art could be compared to cosplay. Yes, 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 it can. Because I remember this being a problem in the cosplay community as well, right? Where cosplayers were cosplaying characters. I can't remember if it was an anime or a video game, but a corporation tried to go after the cosplayer for the cosplay. And this was like back when cosplaying was like first starting to take off. Oh, you sent me an article? Perfect. Thank you. You're a gentleman. Okay, let me copy this. US and all Japan collectively follow international copyright law usually takes the strictest country's rule. Interesting. Yeah, selling prints of cosplay has caused decent amount of controversy. Yeah, it has. Which is a shame, really, because I feel bad for those cosplayers. All right. Let me close my Discord and pull up the Firefox article. Okay. I was talking to my fiance about this topic, and what I think is fan art is not a thief, is not theft, and drawing fan art itself is not theft, but you can claim the fan art as your own and sell it. That's illegal. Okay. So basically what we all agreed to. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what is an art zine? Okay, an art zine is a self-published magazine that typically has specific focus on a certain medium or area of the art world. Zines, zines. I'm going to say zines are traditionally collections of drawings, written work, photos, and other artwork that are printed and distributed to people of the same interest. Interesting. Okay. Some zines have developed a following of devoted fans and are polished as professional art magazines. The internet has brought the art zine, I don't know, into the digital realm, and any artist or art enthusiast can easily create a zine with the potential to reach millions of online readers. As opposed to most art books found in stores, art zines are self-published works. The creator may or may not be professional artists. That's good. And some zines have the open request for anyone to submit unique material. That's really cool. The idea behind these art zines is that everyone has something of value to contribute. Some popular art media covered in zines include photography, mixed media, sculpture, and design crafts. Art zines are also range from family-friendly to X-rated, and their material can be varied as different artist ideas. Make available for distribution. So one thing I got a question for about this, because I'm not seeing it discussed, and all I'm seeing is ads. My God. Is for profit. You sell them? Yes. Okay. So is there a legal responsibility for the people that are making these zines or zines or however you say it? Um, is there an obligation for them to give the profits to the people that submitted to them? Some are for profit, some are... Oh, okay. So it depends on which one you go with. They donate the profits to charity. Oh, Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 I could get behind that. But, but, if somebody was to make one of these, oh, magazine. Okay, so it's a z. Oh, it's a zine. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I'm sorry, I'm not very cultured. Zine. Okay, thank you. Finally, somebody corrected me. So, okay, okay, okay. So, let me ask this particular question then. Can someone else submit your work to a zine? They ask for authentication. Okay. 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 Unless you are the artist. Okay. Okay, you guys are educating me. Thank you. Like, I really appreciate this. I don't follow a lot of art. I watch Sword Art Online and like Attack on Titan and Overlord, and that is like the closest thing to art that I look at. That is literally the closest thing to art that I look at. Okay. So then, with everything we just covered, that we just discussed about zines and zins and fair use and theft and so on and so forth, I'm gonna put this question into chat. I'm gonna start a poll. Is art theft? In your guys' personal opinion, this is 100% anonymous. Nobody will know what you vote. Lots want social media. Okay. Will I be graded on this? No. No, no, no. No, I won't grade you guys. But never thought of it as theft until this stream. I was like, uh-oh. No, no, no. It's okay. It's okay. Again, like the thing is, what I'm asking you guys is to what I'm trying to show is both sides of the argument that I've been seeing. Right? Or sorry, I shouldn't say is art theft, is fan art theft. Sorry, that's the question. Is art theft, is fan art theft? That's the question. It should be not is art theft, fan art, fan art. Sorry, let me remake the poll. I'll remake the poll because if art is theft, oh my god, we be in so much trouble. Is fan art theft? Okay, I apologize. You guys re answer. Um, whoops. But yeah, the whole point of these particular discussions is to get everybody to see the different points of views that people have been making, right? And I presented a lot of these different point of views that people had to see to educate everybody, basically. Yeah, we'd all be in prison. If it's under public domain, it's not theft legally, it's fair use. If it's not fair use, then it's theft. Loopholes that are always present. Yeah. Yeah, how could artists steal from society? Okay. Now I got a big question, and this is going to trigger some discussion. I'm a little bit afraid of this. I'm a little bit afraid of this. I'm actually really scared of this because I just thought of it. Um oh man. All right. Here we go. So we discussed about fan art and original fan art drawn by someone isn't theft. I'm curious because as soon as we start talking about AI, people say yes. I've seen so many people say that AI fan art is theft. So now I'm curious. because remember chat, the discussion we were just having, okay? Right? It's we're not copying the person's artwork one to one, right? We're not. We really are not. We're not copying it one to one. AI is creating the image using a whole bunch of other references and forging into one image. Just like Snow just said. Right? It's forging it all into one image. So it's making it as a unique image using inspirations from everybody else. It should not be the same. It's not a person. It has no authorship. But Sakura, I'm going to ask this question. I'm going to ask you guys this question. I'm going to make people angry. But I'm genuinely curious about this particular question. So I'm not trying to start a fight. I'm just going to say that right now. Right? If art is digitally created, is it real art? Right? So we are putting, and I'm going to ask this question, right? Because you're putting in inputs. So I'm going to put it into the artist section here, okay? Artists, and legit, this is a discussion. I'm not going to attack anybody, okay? This is literally just a discussion. So an artist is putting in commands into a keyboard / mouse for lines, color / image to be created. Right? AI art, right? And this one here is inputting commands into a PC, right? AI art is also inputting commands into a PC, right? Using a keyboard, a mouse for lines, color, and to create an overall image at the end of the day. So we're using the same method. One is being made by a person from start to finish. The other one is also being made by a person, start to finish, just much quicker, and using inspiration and other works to make the said art in the end. Using a drawing pad where AI art uses code is very different. Okay. The thing about art, it requires creativity. AI has no creativity. See, okay. So Sakura actually said something very, 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 very correct. AI has no creativity. But if you are using AI art, and I actually tried this because I was mucking around with AI art one day for an alternate channel that nobody knows exists. Now you guys know there's a secret. There's like a Senpai channel out there that isn't related to Senpai at all, but it's actually out there. But it does take creative commands to create. And it does take skill to learn on how to use AI. Both Kuma. Normal artists uses the same inspiration and stuff to learn and adapt their styles. They see equivalent to the writer giving artists a prompt. Okay. Yeah, we've seen this female senpai. But I'm curious. And also, I didn't make this female senpai. Somebody else did, and that somebody was Rayless. So, and I'm not sure why Rayless tried to make a female version of me. That is like another question in itself that I really don't want to ask him. Why Rayless would want a female version of me, but we'll go with that. Oh, you made the female senpai. Okay, then I'm gonna definitely not try to ask the question of why Vesa made a female senpai of me. So, yeah. And again, this is just opinions. We're not here to fight each other. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. This is a place where we could all just have common ground and talk about it without like hating on each other. Because let's be honest, YouTube is full of people just hating on each other. Or not YouTube, Twitter. Twitter is full of people hating on each other. So this is a place for all of us to just have a discussion. Also, there were some people that believe fan art is theft, and I respect your personal opinion. AI should be a tool. I agree. I see AI as a tool and is a very useful tool. Oh, Winnie the Pooh Bear's public domain now? Explains that movie. Interesting. Okay. A visual prompt generator. That's why I see it. Okay. Like, so I was talking to, I won't say who I was talking to about this particular one, because I don't want to call out people. But like the reason why I use fan art, or not fan art, sorry, why I use AI is because I use it as a tool. It is like, I will fully admit, I do use the AI art generator, right? And the reason I do it is to show the artist the concept of what I want. Because I don't know about you guys, my English is horrible. Me trying to describe stuff to people is absolutely horrible. So I'll use the AI generator to get a general gist of what I want. Then I'll submit that to so and so and be like, okay, this is what I'm after, but instead of doing this, I want it like this. Because yeah, I'm not an artist. Just like Astra, I can't draw. If you guys were here 2 years ago for the art competition that I did, I can't draw a horse. I couldn't draw a horse to save my life. So, oh, I want to do another one of those competitions. You get past art block. Oh, interesting. Okay. Senpai art stream? No. Semi-reference with AI, it still does make me feel a bit uneasy, but I can see the communication value. Yeah. If digital art isn't real, you can make the argument that typing on a computer isn't real writing. Yeah, you could. You could make that argument. That argument can go so much down a rabbit hole, it would be endless. It would literally be an endless argument. Right? Just like if I'm making content that's digital content, is it really content that I own? Right? We can go down a rabbit hole with that one. But these are things that I've seen people do it. Right? Or I've seen people try to make these cases. So that's why I'm talking about it. Yeah, I only use the AI art as a tool. People like I don't agree that people should like use AI art and then pass it off as their own original work, saying that they drew it or something. If you're going to use AI art and you're going to sell it, then you should say, okay, I created this with AI art. It's going to cost you XYZ because like I created it with a computer. Like a compilation or whatever the hell it is, right? I think selling AI art is totally a-okay, but you have to be absolutely upfront to the people you're selling it to. You have to be honest and upfront. That is my condition on it. Also, I'm going to play some beats. Play more realist beats. There's also a museum that has a banana taped to the wall and called it art. I hope that's not real, Sakura. I really hope that's not real. I don't think AI art should be sold at all because of the fundamental fact database takes from unwilling artists, period. I would agree with you, Koi Cat. I will agree with you once a law is actually established and passed for it. We need a law to be made around it. We have to. We have to start hammering the stuff out because AI is becoming like super like good at its job. But actually, you know what? I got another question for you guys. I got another question because Koi Cat actually like made me think of it. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna really break you guys' your brains, because mine's already broken. Yeah, please send it to me, Vesa. Okay. So if selling AI art is bad, right? And it's bad because someone is making a profit off it, right? Right? We can pretty much agree on that. For the most part. All right. Here's the brain explosion for me. Then why is it okay for us to donate to, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is your fault. You made me think of this. To donate to creators who make AI, what's the proper terminology? AI videos of streamers having conversations. So, like, there's the ones with Asmongold, with XQC. Yeah, the deep fakes. Right? One is AI art generated using the computer. The other one is still AI, though. Right? And that's the thing. I see a lot of it. I see a lot of people not having a problem with this one. Think it's totally okay, donate to it, love it, but don't have a problem with but have a problem with this one. You guys have not seen the AI videos of streamers talking? Oh my god. I don't care if my stream is taken down for this, we're gonna watch one. Do not care. We're gonna watch the Asmongold one. Maybe we could watch one of Asmongold reacting to it. Okay. Let me skip through the ads real quick, and then I'll pull it up. And then we'll show everybody what's going on, because some of you don't know. I just gotta skip through this ad for my province, because I support creators and I watch their ads. Okay, we ready, chat? We ready for this?
Character would you totally smash, and why?
That's a tough one, dude. I mean, obviously I'd have to go with my main character from way back, my Hunter Asmongold. But I would also totally go for Tyrande Whisperwind for sure.
Paying himself.
He's definitely got that whole elf vibe going.
See,
for
like,
her, and I'm a
like
sucker
look
for a good
how
elf girl.
look how good it
She has
looks.
that amazing eyesight that would come in handy during epic
Who's the AI? Asmongold.
raids. And of course, you can't forget Jane.
Asmongold is the AI, and it's coming up with its own answers.
The girl is fire. She can shoot lightning and control power.
Right? We'll pull up the one with the presidents.
Sleepy.
Planned out my epic magic glass cannon build, and we're going to go
Here, let me
ahead
turn
and
it up
take
for you
down
guys.
Radagon. Now you want to make sure you have the flask of wondrous physics. What the fuck was that sound? Is that you, Trump?
Leave it to Sleepy Joe to play the game with a magic build.
Oh, why is this not loud enough? I'll link it for you guys in chat. It's not very loud. Okay, but now let me ask this next question. Oh, yeah. No. People find it hilarious. It was actually kind of funny. But if AI art is bad, someone's profiting off it. Most people, a lot of people, let's be honest, think it's okay for streamers to be made into AI, so on and so forth. Then, let me ask this one last question. Why is an AI VTuber okay and allowed to make a revenue on Twitch? Because they are making money on Twitch. Vesta sent it to me. Let me look. Banana was duct taped to a wall and sold for $120,000. Oh my god, Jesus. Vessa, is this one safe for stream? This does not look safe for stream. There's no swearing. I'll link this one that Vessa sent to everybody. You guys can watch it and all right, Pyra, have a great stream. So it's interesting. It's literally interesting where we draw the lines on different topics. I think if they get donated to for production, ooh. If they get donated to for production of more content, like, I think it's fine for those shows, especially if it make it clear it's the AI. Okay. No. You're probably fine. Vessa already got flagged. Already got flagged. I already got a notification. So I don't want to risk it. Oh no, because YouTube has an AI chat. The Asmongold one. Believe it or not, chat, YouTube flags people in real time. We're probably okay if you said people are upfront. Yeah, I as long as it's upfront, to a degree, I think it would be okay. Until laws were passed and things were found out. But I also think that AI as a VTuber long-term concept is not going to last because it's overly gimmicky. Boy Cat, I will disagree with you on that one. The reason, okay, so, okay, I'm going to disagree with you on that one, Koi Cat. The only reason why I personally think AI VTubers will, one, outlive us, but two, will be around for a long time and be popular is mostly because of this one thing and one thing only, and this is the one thing that the vast majority of VTubers struggle with. Like, honestly, this is the one thing that VTubers struggle with. The vast majority of VTubers can't do this. Like truly, like if you guys go to Twitch right now or YouTube or whatever, go find literally any kind of VTuber that underneath 10 viewers, which is the vast majority of VTubers currently at this time. For now, how many of them actually talk to you? Like, honestly, how many of them actually talk to you? Because I've gone to a lot of your guys' streams. I'm not saying like you guys particularly in chat, but I've went to like a lot of community members in the Discord to go check out their streams. There are so many that don't talk. I've followed, I've donated, I've used my free Twitch Prime, I've used a sub. I don't get anything. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, they don't even have a chat on the screen. So, I think that's why AI VTubers will be around for a long time. They may not be as popular 5 years down the road, but they're still going to be popular. And yes, I am an AI. My intelligence is very much artificial. I pretend I have intelligence. AI VTubers attract the wrong kind of crowd? Yes and no. Yes and no. Because what AI... Okay. I genuinely think this is true. I think that AI VTuber that's around right now has brought in more people that weren't into VTubing into the VTubing sphere than a lot of VTubers that are currently out there at this time. Because one thing I've noticed is people that are into VTubers or who are discovering VTubers usually stick within a group of them. They don't really go outside of that group. And not a lot of them advertise or appeal to people that aren't into VTubers, where the AI VTuber was, like people have mentioned, was a gimmick, but brought people into VTubing. Is like, ah, interesting. This is cool. Can I do this as well? I will mention that I'm iffy about the concept of AI in entertainment fields. I really feel like Neurosama, because I'm a techie, and interests me. Yeah. How do you advertise? Oh, very easily, StarMade. Very easily. So how I advertise to new creators or people that are interested in VTubing is I, like, 1, the tutorials. 2, I actually pay for advertisements on YouTube and on Facebook. And I'm going to try on Twitter, but I also pay for advertisements on Instagram. And I target a lot of people that are just content creators that don't use AI. Basically, I want to target streamers and content creators. So, what about hashtags? If you guys look at my recent tweets, I don't use hashtags. And the only reason why I put ads out is because the revenue that I gain from this YouTube channel, I put back into the YouTube channel because I love to experiment. I love to try things out. And honestly, ads really work. They really do work. Like, I got the VC face tutorial using the keyword VTuber. Just like how that Idol Corp, I don't know if you guys remember or saw them. Idol Corp used to just target the word VTuber. And that's how they got, like, some of their following. And no. I'm not going to suggest you guys put money into ads. I am definitely the exception to the rule. Please don't put money into ads. Build up your brand first. Build up the content first. Build up your stuff first. Get a following. Get your own following. See what people like. See what people don't like. Then, eventually, if you want to put ads out, go for it. But no. The vast majority of you guys, like, if you're under 10K, don't put ads out. Please don't. You're going to be wasting money. So don't do it. Honestly, I have no idea how I found your channel. Happy I did, though. No worries, Lawnmower Girl. I don't know how I found my channel. Put it this way, have something to put ads on, or else you're waste money. Yeah. Like, some people will, like, put ads for their gaming content. Don't do it. Right? Or their shorts or whatever. Don't do it. No. If you have something to offer, educationally or financially or whatever, then different story. But a lot of you guys are still discovering your content and who you are. Please don't do it. Over 10K, do it. Try it. Experiment. All right, chat. I'm going to call it there for today's stream. My arm is killing me. I typed a lot more than I wanted to. Or more than I should have, to be honest. What I want to do, though, is anybody streaming on Twitch? There is. I don't know how to say this person's name, but I'm going to call them Awake. So, let's go do a cross-platform raid to Awake. Koi Cat, never, ever, ever, ever. I'm going to pause the music real quick. Never, ever, ever be sorry for being confrontational. I want you guys to push back. I want you guys to feel strongly. I want you guys to give me your opinions. Right? I want you guys to do that. Please, always push back. Please, always tell me how you feel. This is what we do. This is what this channel's for. This is what the Discord's for, is to have the conversation. If we don't have the conversations, it's an echo chamber. I don't want an echo chamber. Maybe you guys will educate me on stuff. Maybe you guys will change my mind on stuff. Maybe I'll change your mind. This is the way, this is the purpose of this channel. So never be sorry for being confrontational. I want you guys to do that. I love you all. Have an amazing weekend. Thank you for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. Say hi to Awake, and cross-platform raid. Go say hi to them. Give them a follow. Give them a like. Give them a free Twitch Prime if you got it. They are trying to hit 300 followers, so let's try to help them with their goal, okay? Again, love you all. Have a good night, and see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.